Hello everyone, welcome to today's online class. Today we are going to learn about historical and cultural research studies. This segment includes cultural heritage conservation units, museums, intangible cultural heritage sites, and excellent historical and cultural education bases, among other resource units. It aims to guide students in inheriting the core ideas and concepts of excellent traditional culture, traditional virtues, and humanistic spirits, enhancing students' cultural connotations, strengthening their understanding and respect for diverse cultures, cultivating their international perspective and humanistic literacy, and promoting the inheritance and innovation of culture. This program design, taking the Merlion Park in Singapore as an example, is centered around the theme exploring the soul of the Lion City, a cultural study tool of the Merlion in Singapore. This program is divided into 4 main parts. The first part is an overview of the study tool, which includes research subjects, high school students, hosting organization, a school in Beijing, course designers, project leaders, to be filled in according to actual circumstances. Special topic sessions, 4 sessions. Introduction to research travel destinations, Merlion Park in Singapore. Merlion Park is the smallest park in Singapore and one of its iconic landmarks. Within the park, students can admire the magnificent view of the Merlion statue and learn about its historical background and cultural significance. The Merlion statue is a symbol of Singapore, representing its courage, wisdom, and strength. By observing the Merlion statue, students can understand the culture and history of Singapore and explore its journey to becoming a modern city. Additionally, landmark buildings around Merlion Park, such as the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, the Esplanade, theaters on the bay, the government buildings, the Supreme Court, the Victoria Theatre and Concert Hall, and the Sir Stamford Raffles statue, all bear witness to the history and culture of Singapore. Through field trips and interviews, students can learn about the historical background, cultural significance, and artistic value of these buildings. The overview of the study tool also includes research goals, designed according to 4 aspects of comprehensive practical activity curriculum objectives. First, value appreciation. By understanding the historical background and the symbolic meaning of the Merlion culture in Singapore, students can recognize the uniqueness and value of different cultures, enhancing their identification with and respect for multiculturalism, while broadening students' international perspectives. They can understand the cultural differences and commonalities around the world, aiding in cultivating students' global perspective and cross-cultural communication skills. Responsibility. Through group summarization and reporting at the end of the study tool, students' cooperative spirit, sense of responsibility, and collective honor can be cultivated. Problem solving. By re-examining Singapore's history, customs, culture, and significant products, students can gain a new understanding of Singapore. By visiting Merlion Park and participating in experiential activities, set questions to lead students to think, encourage independent study and group discussion, and promote students to explore and learn new knowledge. Creative materialization. Students can apply the knowledge gained during the study tool process through hands-on activities, to acquire knowledge and skills, fostering habits of participatory experience, investigation, and research, as well as innovative thinking. This study tool focuses on exploring the soul of the Lion City, a cultural study tool of the Merlion in Singapore, understanding the historical background and cultural significance of the Merlion, and exploring Singapore's journey to becoming a modern city. It includes 4 thematic sections. They are: first, visiting Merlion Park to understand the historical background and cultural significance of the Merlion. By observing the Merlion statue, students can learn about the culture and history of Singapore and explore its journey to becoming a modern city. Second, visiting the government buildings of Singapore. The government buildings of Singapore are historical structures located in the city and are among the oldest government buildings in Singapore. Here, students can learn about the original appearance of the parliament houses and the many famous historical figures who are active here. Third, visiting the Marina Bay Sands Hotel in Singapore. Located in Marina Bay, Singapore, the Marina Bay Sands Hotel is one of the most expensive and luxurious hotels in the world. By visiting the hotel, students can gain a better understanding of the hotel industry and international service standards, enhancing their international perspective and innovative thinking. It also helps students better adapt to future careers and social development. Fourth, visiting the Victoria Theatre and Concert Hall in Singapore. The Victoria Theatre and Concert Hall is the oldest theatre in Singapore, built in honor of Queen Victoria of England, and officially opened in 1875. The Victoria Theatre and Concert Hall, in the history of Singapore artistic development, occupies an important position. Many of Singapore's greatest artists and musicians have left their mark here. By visiting the Victoria Theatre and Concert Hall, students can better understand Singapore's cultural heritage and artistic atmosphere, experiencing the charm and beauty of art. The study tool process includes 7 parts. First, immersion. Using the loudspeaker and organizing students to visit Merlion Park, asking students about the design features and historical background of the park. What is the origin of the Merlion? What does it mean? Second, clarifying goals. Students will understand the uniqueness and values of different cultures, enhance their identification with and respect for multiculturalism, broaden their international perspectives, and understand the cultural differences and commonalities worldwide. Third, confirming the plan. The course is mainly divided into 2 parts: hands-on operation and brainstorming. Each learning group consists of 3 to 6 people, using daily tools and teaching methods such as lecturing, demonstrating, and experiencing. Students are encouraged to actively discover and solve problems. The first step is to assign tasks to the teachers, with the main teacher responsible for task allocation and on-site teaching, while the assistant teacher assists in maintaining order, ensuring safety, and distributing teaching aids. The second step is to divide students into groups of 3 to 6 people, with each group selecting a recorder, observer, and measurer. The third step is for the study tool leader to popularize knowledge about Merlion to students. The fourth step is through artistic sketching, observe the special features of the Merlion statue. The fifth step, presentation and communication. 4. Experiencing exploration. Through close observation, experiential activities of the Merlion sculpture, setting up questions to guide students' thinking, encouraging independent learning and group discussions to complete the historical and cultural analysis of the Merlion. Fifth is the presentation and communication. After group discussions, each group appoints a representative to share group work and exchange their experiences and insights. Sixth is reflection and evaluation, where teachers organize students to hold a thematic seminar on the study tool. Each student reflects on the entire process of the study tool and share their feelings. Students evaluate each other. Study tool guides provide comments, and the evaluation results are presented through comprehensive formative and summative evaluations. In this study tool, outstanding students' representatives are selected for rewards. Finally, the data of the study tool is organized and a reflective report is written. Seventh is expansion and extension. Comparing landmarks in different countries, such as the Statue of Liberty in the United States and the Tower Bridge in the United Kingdom, through comparing landmarks in different countries, understand the history, values, and aesthetic concepts of different countries and cultures. Students, today we have learned together a practical historical study tool course exploring the soul of the Lion City, a cultural study tool of the Merlion in Singapore. Through this study, do you know any other city landmarks in Singapore besides the Merlion? That's all for today's lesson. See you next time.